Hey guys, Chuck back here. I got a line on the transmission that has a speedometer hookup that I need for my truck. So I have a speedometer when I'm done. So I'm gonna load up a bunch of crap, rags, gloves, and go see what I can find. And I hope it's right because this place is not very close. Here we go. Well, here we are. I hope this is right because I've come a ways to find this transmission. And we are in the middle of nowhere. God bless me. Let's go. Well, there it is. There's what I needed right there. Speedo pickup. Let's see. Yeah, I brought the van instead of a pickup. Whatever. Get her home. All right, home again, home again. This thing is greasy, greasy, greasy. I am going to scrape her down and douche it down with some diesel. And there's my brush. Let her marinate for a while. Get this taped up. And it would have been cool if I would have got the shifter with it. See the boots trashed on this too. To figure something out. There's workarounds guys have done. They take a CV joint boot, clamp it on here and clamp it up here. Inexpensive way to do it. We'll see. Okay, the big moment is here. Set trans I picked up over in the other town. It's got everything I want and need. I am getting a new gear there, so my speed will be close. Been moving stuff. I put these clips on here because it's a good idea to keep your wires from flopping around. Pull the shift tower. What I can see, there's a yellow gear right there. Synchros. Things look okay. You know, you see down in there. There was, I did pop there was no fluid in it. I popped the bottom plug out and I had some metal shavings, and as you can see, that's yellow metal, that's synchros. I had a 30-day warranty on this thing, so I need to get it in, see if some bitch is going to be okay. I had to redo my crank sensor. So my buddy Jeff, I said, Jeff, you know, these things weren't working. So he gave me a couple. Well, naturally, this is the newer style plug that should be like this. This is the old style. Well, the pigtail's a whole lot longer, so I had to modify the other one. That's done. What else? I had scavenged bell housing bolts. Okay. Because they're not bad just to have. I read guys do this, and they're shorter the automatic ones to the manuals, but these are the ones that came off, and quite honestly they don't look too bad. So anyway, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll set up a time lapse and let you guys watch me fight this for a while. If it starts taking an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, then I'll just say, ta-da, it's done. So anyway, I got to tape that up and start trying to jam this booger in. All right, there we go. Yeah, okay, no time lapse. Couple reasons. Actually, the trans went in okay. It was just everything else. I had to take that off because, yeah, the board was hitting the exhaust. So that was one thing. Forgot to put this in like an idiot. I was going to polish up the input shaft a little bit too on the trans before I slid this over. This is the clutch fork. So stupid. So yeah, let's slide under. That's only everything else. Clean up. I'm done for today. Time for the beer. Time for the beer. There she is, a 4 or 5-speed transmission in a automatic truck. So there's the hydraulics for the the throwout bearing. And I'm waiting on this guy, speedometer gear. I gotta stow all my wiring, and I taken out one of the, you know, oxygen sensors just so I didn't break it off. Then I found my heat shield on here, so my cat's loose. Get my Harbor Freight spatter gun out and try to tack that in. Yeah, there's 2 bottom bolts down there that go in from the front. They are quite long. I'm glad I scabbed those off of the other truck. Now, yeah, everything's cool. Gotta put some oil filter in there, and I got a starter. The stud for the starter is still on the auto trans. And now what? Now you gotta have a hole. So what I'm gonna do is, I believe I got an angled drill 4 holes up there, and go ahead and cut my hole out and then work up to it. So yeah, stuff out all of that. Here's the starter stud. I gotta get that off of there, down there. Put that in, and go from there. She ought to start, run. Of course, next is the interior's coming out, and then I'll cut my hole and fool with the pedals, hydraulics, and the rest of it. So, all right, that's it for today. All right, here we are in the truck again. So I got to start pulling stuff apart, pull the seats out, pull the carpet out. I'm going to power wash the carpet as soon as possible, because if you've had a carpet get wet from your AC leaking or something, it takes forever for it to dry. So let it dry, throw it on top of the truck, and maybe in 2 weeks the thing will be completely dry. The thing that's going to be an issue, these plastics have got a little metal clip in them that's actually melted in there. It always breaks off. So yeah, I've had good luck with epoxying or JB welding them back on. So anyway, all right, let's see how this works out. Well, that's a carpet out. You might expect pretty good floor pans. Texas truck. It's damp down here. I have no idea why. Might be the air conditioner. I mean, would be one thing that you could blame. Yeah, it's dry. But two things. I haven't been running the air conditioner, and that's one. And number two, there's a hose up front that drains. You guys with these trucks, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it. You gotta stick a radiator hose on there. Yeah, we can't see shit down here. Anyway, right now down there somewhere, there's a nipple, okay, and it comes off. It's a hose. It's a drain for the AC, and your carpet will be soaking wet. It will take weeks to dry. Yeah, you know, guys, I thought about putting that aluminum crap down that I put in my satellite sound deadening. I just can't work up the courage for that crap. Screw that. One more thing, it's going to take 2 hours. So, all right, got to vacuum this and go out and clean the carpet. All right, not going to do a time lapse on this because it'd just be silly. Got some weapons assembled. This is what we're going for. That was underneath that holder in the back. Pretty faded right there. Texas truck. They sell these. They're 175 bucks, which is 175 bucks. And the giant pain in the ass of fitting the thing. I bet it'd take an afternoon to fit this. So anyway, I'm gonna douche her down, scrub her down. We'll see how she looks. Well, there's that done. See how long it's going to take for it to drip dry. Needs to sit out here and air dry for a while. Some 80-degree weather, but I guess it's better. There was a lot of dirt down there. This driver's side, all along there. It's better. It'll smell better. Yep. Anyway. All right, let's go cut a hole in the floor. Okay, here we are again. So, I double checked my line for the hose that goes down. It's definitely there. So, we were riding this thing this winter. Maybe why my carpet was wet. Anyway, back to the task at hand. We got the sound deadening in here, obviously. Well, look at these nice little cutouts. Now, the four-wheel drive would be over here, shifter, right? And then this one will be up somewhere. So what I've done, I got everything here, shift tower. Of course, it's still taped up down there. I'm going to throw a towel over just to make absolutely sure I don't put any more garbage into the trans than's in there already. I'm going to try to drill 4 holes, you know, to start, get out the cutoff wheel, and start augering a hole out till I get to what I need. It's going to be in the neighborhood of this size right here, you know, all the way around. This fits inside the hole, so these. So anyway, that's how big the hole's going to be. Yeah, here we go. Cutting holes, cutting holes. So my idea of drilling from below, 4 holes on either side of the shift tower, and then cutting a hole out wasn't going to work. I didn't give it much chance. So I measured, I drilled 1 hole, right? Drilled another one, drilled another one. Then I took the inner shift boot in the truck there and tried drawing around it. Well, then I remembered, well, hey, I had a inner shift boot that was junk. So I cut the thing out and I screwed it down. And then I measured right around here, and this is what I got. Okay. So when we walk over here, she's in. That's in. It's a long ways from being done. So yeah, isn't the shift boot cool? the simulated leather. Let's see if I can get that off. So, the inner shift boot, there's a hole. I'll leave it. It's got these, the screw holes are around here, as you can see. Then there's keepers or whatever you want to call them that go around there so that it orients itself to the inside of the hole. But yeah, happy, not ugly. So I guess the pedals are next. Let's see about getting to them. Oh, here's my carpet drying. Got a fan on it. It's I mean, it's actually coming. It's drying. That would be cool if I found it's damp as hell. Whatever. What would be cool is I could dye this, I guess, like a darker gray. That would make it look a little better, I suppose, but whatever. Second thought is screw that for some. Okay, so here's the pedals. They're gonna go in. I'm gonna call this one a wrap though, guys. I'm waiting on some parts. I have a flywheel shield, you know, it goes in the front there. I'll show it to you when I get it. And speedo gear still coming in. I got a list of stuff. The fluids I'm waiting on. I got starter, the pedals, hydraulics, exhaust, shift tower, tail shaft seal, backup light switch. I got a hose up front, O2 sensor, get my wiring back stowed, the catalytic shield. I got a, it's not a short list, so anyway. I am going to put this crap down. I mean, what the hell, I've got it. I've got some left over from when I did the satellite. This stuff is, it's not really sound deadening, I don't think. I think it's just to keep the oil can, you know. It certainly helps a little, sound deadening, so why not? I'll throw this shit in here. Who gives a crap anyway? Clean it out in here. I'll just take it up to the edge and can't hurt. You know, you throw an hour at it and so what? It doesn't take up any room. So anyway, yeah, that was productive. A lot of stuff I was concerned, like cutting the hole, getting a decent hole in there and all this stuff. So, yep, she's getting there. The shop truck. I'll explain that later. Anyway. All right, guys, thanks. See you next time.